Think like the Vancouver Playhouse, do you think that the time of the big civic theatres in each province is kind of past? Because Can Stage has, been bumping around and reaching for a direction. Neptune is up and down. TNB is, I think MTC is pretty well still on its course.
And Citadel's fine.
And Citadel, but
I
the era of having big civic theatres doesn't seem to have as much confidence as it was.
Well, you don't notice any, nothing is replaced the Playhouse. So there was no, the civic theater, the civic leaders did not see fit to start it up again the way they started it originally. So I think that model, yes, I think that model probably it's a model that can be supported if you have the right people running it. Like the theaters that you mentioned, if you have the right person running it, or the right team, and the right commitment within the community, then there's no reason it can't work. But I think there is a feeling that theaters like that are probably more from a certain era, and they have to reinvent themselves as well to really continue to make sense why they exist. There's no reason that Canadian Stage or whatever some of the other companies you mentioned shouldn't thrive, but it really depends on the people that are involved in making it.
The board, the civic, or the artistic director?
I think everything combined. I think you need a board that is aware enough to hire the people that are going to transform. You mentioned Chris at Crows. Like, what would he be like if he was running Canadian Stage? Would he have the same success?
He wouldn't have the freedom like you had the freedom, right? You had the freedom. He has freedom at Crows. If he ran Can Stage, he wouldn't have that freedom.
Then that answers your question. Is that model dead? So if he wouldn't have that freedom, then he wouldn't want to be there. So he clearly is comfortable in the situation, much like I was, right. Running your own shop, responsible for your own mistakes and your own successes. And one of the things that really helped propel the Arts Club, or when you ask why did it succeed, is I was able to extend shows because we controlled our facilities. So if I had a summer show, a summer musical at Granville Island or wherever, and I felt it was selling, and I learned that obviously with Jacques Brel right in the beginning. I learned that if I have something successful, like you were mentioning, Chris is going to bring back whatever the show, that I could do that because I controlled our venues, and I think. I don't think it was just because of the Arts Club, but I think other companies have learned that you don't want to be trapped in a situation where you can't do what you want to do.